So she said the negotiations were short.
Man, that one kills.
Yeah, she was a good woman.
Is there anything in my teeth?
No, and I'm not sure why you're worried. This is just a security detail. Finally, a chance to take it easy after these past few weeks.
I'm the chosen one, Master. I have to look as good as possible if I'm going to be around Pandia again.
Mannequin, it's been 10 years. I'm sure she won't even recognize
That's
you.
my point, man. First impressions are everything. I can't just go in there looking like a sad person.
Oh, I'd be more concerned with smelling like Mon Calamari, my friend. Woo!
Remind me never to go on a mission with Captain Akbar again. The smell's impossible to get out.
Perhaps this could be of assistance.
Oh, Kyber Klein's Forest Moon Pines?
Yes, and it's much more tolerable than that Axe body spray you're so fond of.
Master, this stuff costs like 1,000 credits at least. How did you manage this?
Let's just say I drive a hard bargain. No, it's yours. Happy 21st Life Day, my friend.
Thank you, Master. But I've actually been meaning to tell you it's birthday, not life day.
Oh, really? Then what's a life day?
Life day's more like Christmas or something like that.
That's funny, because it'd make a much better celebration.
Yeah, but it's also really offensive in most cultures, so let's drop it, okay?
Those rope-wearing, nerve-hurting Bothan lickers have no idea how dangerous it is just leaving me here this long.
Whoa! Oh, we aren't those rope-wearing, nerve-hurting Botham lickers you're referring to?
Master Kenobi! You know I only shower your superiors with such high regard.
Then please, continue as you were saying.
Good to see you again, Wanobi.
It's good to see you too. And breathing.
Barely. I like the beard, it reminds me of Qui-Gon.
Yes, fortunately space cheese is still in fashion over at the temple.
Manny? Little Manny, is that you? My forcing bro.
More beautiful, you mean? I mean, you've grown too. Not in a bad way, though.
Oh,
You're...
You'll always be that funny boy from Tatooine.
Thank you. It just...
I think what Manny's trying to say is it's lovely to see you again, Your Highness.
It's good to see you too, Manny.
Senator?
Oh, where are my manners? Master Jedi, allow me to introduce you to my current bodyguard, Captain Tycho.
Hello there.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Master Skywalker. I have to say, I'm like your #1 fan. Your victory over the Battle of Naboo, that was
Thank you. That that was tough.
Oh, come on, Mannequin. That was just pod racing. My friend Mannequin here has grown to be a very powerful Jedi. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him saving me from that nest of gun darts. Wait a minute. Life Day! That explains everything!
Thank you, Master. You're too kind.
No, really, Master Skywalker, you're being way too modest. You are a hero. I like you, Typo.
Oh, thank you.
You're much better than that Hanukkah. Who? The bodyguard before you.
Oh, Master Kenobi, Captain Panica died 10 years ago.
Oh my. Well, I'm sure you've been doing a fine job after all these years. It's my first day, sir.
And you've been doing a great job. Captain, could you gather my bags for the trip?
Oh, right with me.
Yeah, he isn't gonna last a week. I've been going through body doubles and bodyguards like it's going out of style. That's why I asked for you two personally.
Makes sense. Our plot armor keeps us and anyone around us pretty much undamaged.
Your what?
Plot armor? Protective, luxurious, opaque titanium armor? Very few Jedi have it.
Where'd you guys get that?
Well, I got it from Master Soda. Mannequin got it from me.
Would have been nice for Qui-Gon to have had some of that.
Yeah, I got it after Qui-Gon died.
Oh. Sorry. Anyway, I gotta get off Coruscant. I was thinking of going to Naboo. Since, that's where I'm from. And the Royal Guard is excellent there. So with you guys plus them, I'm confident we'll be safe.
Naboo, like your house.
My parents' house, actually. The Royal Temple.
That's lovely, Pandia. When will you be departing?
As soon as possible. That reminds me, I'm gonna go pack up my toiletries. Just make yourselves at home. I'll be right back.
Dude, what the force?
I know, man, Naboo. That's kind of where I witnessed the death of my master.
What? Dude, not that. I was totally off my game back there.
Oh yeah, your thing. Yeah, you were walking all over yourself back there. Are you feeling all right? Wasn't that Mon Calamari comment?
No, just being around Pandia again. It was always my dream as a kid to hang out with her, but now that we're older, dude, I can't even talk around her.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to hang out on Naboo.
Her parents' house? That's disrespectful, man. Besides, Pandia's different. I'm really gonna have to play my cards right if I want to get to tier 15 with her.
Whoa! Tier 15?
Yeah?
Mannequin. You never go to tier 15.
Good, why not?
Because it's against the Jedi Code. What?
You're forcing with me, right?
Why would I be forcing you?
Dude, you never taught me that.
They teach it to you first thing at the temple.
Master, I don't pay attention to temple.
Why would you say that?
Because I want you to imagine sitting there in that warm, cozy room with Master Soda droning on and on. Sleep is very intoxicating in there.
My force, Mannequin. You're telling me you tried going to tier 15 before.
Way past tried, Master.
When? Where?
I've been here all night.
Well, tell me you at least use the helmet.
Of course I use the helmet. I don't want space TVs.
At least there's that.
This doesn't make any sense to me. You've been my wingman for years.
I thought you were playing hard to get, like the rest of us.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what happened between you and Satine back on Mandalore was playing hard to get.
Point taken. This is fine, as long as the council doesn't find out.
I mean, you didn't find out till now. I don't think they're finding out anytime soon.
That may be true, man. This is no laughing matter. I didn't say it's okay to break some little rules as long as we follow the big ones. Mannequin, you've broken the big one. It's okay. As long as we stick together.
What was that?
Well, we're still here. Come on!
What the frick? He just jumped out the window. Is he crazy?
Oh no, this is another Tuesday for us. We'll be right back.
No, you can't leave me. I need protection. No. Jedi always thinking with their lightsabers.
He's right in here. Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah, he's wearing a Ubishan helmet and a green shirt.
Good. Let's split up and cover more ground.
Right,
And no funny business, Mannequin.
right, no funny business. That reminds me.
No funny business.
No, but this whole no going to tier 15 nonsense still doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't anyone in a movie have like 10 wives?
Yes, but he's a very rare exception. He's Sari, last male of the species.
Okay, that makes sense to me. But you're gonna tell me that little baby thing at Temple isn't Master Soda and Yaddles? Because I see their species all over the place. And they're a very heavily populated species.
Don't speak of the child, Mannequin. We could get sued. Now come on, before he has a chance to escape.
It's a stupid rule. My kids won't follow that one.
You're not supposed to.
Hey, you want to buy some death sticks?
Don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you any death sticks.
You're gonna leave your stash on the table and head home.
I'm going to leave my stash on the table and go home.
I'm gonna kick your butt, man.
Found him.
Good. Let's get out of here. We're drawing more attention to ourselves.
Right.
Come on, sir.
Let me go, kid. I know my rights. I was born
Oh,
here.
of course! Come here,
Hey,
Skywalker!
I'm sorry, Miss Jedi business.
Can I get your autograph?
Anything for a fan.
Anakin!
Sorry.
You can't detain me. You ain't read my rights.
You have the right to remain.
All right, man, I confess. But I've been dodging you IRS guys for months.
We're from the IRS. We're the Jedi that have been chasing you down for 10 minutes.
Wait, Jedi? I've been chased by no Jedi, man.
Oh, chase me, Jedi. I was on the roof of your speeder. I saw your helmet.
Some dude gave me 100 credits if I wore this while he hit the jump. I'm honestly glad you guys pulled me out of there. I could use all the credits I can get, really. You guys really saved my butt.
Dude, what happened?
Oh, poison dart. And a name tag.
So we win.
I don't think so. Let's call the Jedi Council, see what they have to say. You know the drill. Master Mace Window. What goes there, Master Kenobi? Hey there, Master Window.
Hello, Master Kenobi. Hey, young Skywalker.
Hey, Chancellor Palpatine.
Hey, Chancellor Palpatine.
Are we still on for TFI Fridays, mannequin?
For sure, man. As long as we finish this mission in time, yeah.
TFI Fridays? I love that place.
I invited you to go with us.
Well, if I knew it was TFI Fridays, I would have said yes. Sorry. Sid has hit the fan. Sid or Amidala's headquarters have been bombed. We pursued the assassin into Greedo's cantina, but we believe we lost him. You believe? I mean, we detained a suspect, but he was hammered. And he had a decent alibi. Plus, he kind of just got shot with a poison dart.
And you're sure this wasn't the assassin?
I'm quite sure. All I found on him was this name tag. Quite frankly, I don't think our dead friend Fred has any reason to lie to us.
Yeah, we saved him from his crippling gambling addiction.
Until he was murdered shortly after.
This is highly unusual.
I just think he gave us the slip-up, Chancellor.
I don't know. Something seems off. What do you think?
Can you just stop yelling?
Master? We're not yelling. Sorry, guys. I was a little too head. Well then, what about you, Master Soda?
What? Oh, look. Check this out. So, what if the guy who just got shot was the bomber, right? And he was hired by another assassin to kill the senator. And the first assassin killed your guy when y'all caught him.
I don't think it's that complicated, Master Soda.
I'm just saying what I'm hearing, man.
I think our best course of action is to look further into Master Soda's theory.
Now it's settled then. Master Kenobi, you shall track down our mysterious assassin and arrest them. Young Skywalker, you will stay with the Senator and protect her. Stay by her side at all costs.
Actually, it's more experienced
Wait,
than I think it'd be.
Wait! Where is the senator?
Back at her headquarters? Why?
Her headquarters? The one that just got bombed by the assassin who uses laws?
Ah, force.
So sorry for leaving you behind like that, Pandia. I don't know what came over me.
It's alright, Mannequin. It was only yesterday. Water under the bridge.
Yes, there'll be more water under the bridge once we find our assassin.
It still feels wrong splitting up for 2 different missions like this. It's usually you and I versus the galaxy.
Oh, come on, Mannequin, it still is. We're just completing separate tasks for the overall objective.
I guess you're right.
It'll be okay. Naboo's a beautiful planet. We can go to the movies, have a picnic at the park, or even go to the fair on the beach. You won't even know Wanobi isn't even there.
Right.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Pandia? I mean, you're still in danger.
It'll be alright. Lieutenant Mispo here is headed back to my headquarters to watch over my new body double, Natalie.
Right.
Miss Bell, would you mind watching the senator while I have a conversation with my apprentice?
It's my job, isn't it?
I hold up there, buddy.
Conflicted, man. She gets my midichlorians going.
Manny! You cannot keep this behavior up.
I know, but didn't you hear her back there? All those fun romantic activities, just me and her. She even smells so pretty.
Don't say that, dude. That's weird.
I'm sorry, Master. I just really like her, and not in a shallow way either.
Listen, kid, I understand. It's a wonderful feeling, especially with young. But it is against the Jedi Code. Now, make me a promise. Promise me you will put your feelings aside, protect the citadel, and follow the Jedi Code.
I'll try my best.
Knowing you, that's all I'm gonna need.
Thank you, Master. I'm really sorry, man, for everything.
No, it's I who needs to be sorry.
This is Martha. She's a sweetheart. She's great at cooking. This is Stuart. He went to prison back in 04, but he cleaned his act up and is baking with a famous rapper.
You must be so proud.
Oh, I really am.
Sorry about that. We were discussing important Jedi business.
That's okay. Our space train has just arrived.
Well, then you must be departing. It was lovely seeing you again, Pandia. At least before the explosion.
It was good to see you too, old friend. Tell Natalie I said good luck, Lieutenant, and give my love to your family for me.
Sure thing, my lady.
Good luck to you too, Mannequin. Call me if you need any advice.
Thank you, Master. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. So I guess you're off to the senator's headquarters.
You kidding me? You think I'm gonna risk my life for some body double? I'm gonna go spend the weekend with my kids.
Bad for that guy's family. We'll die ice Coca-Cola.
What you reading?
It's just the Jedi Code. Basically the Jedi Handbook.
Oh, nice. Read it to me.
Okay. As transcribed Harmonix Rectonia during the early Mandaron period, this code consists of 5 core precepts. There is no emotion, there is only peace. This principle guides all.
Snore.
Okay, imagine Master Soda reading this to you. Snoresville 101.
I can't believe they still let him teach.
I think the council just feels bad for him. No one's seen him wield a lightsaber in hundreds of years, and he can barely walk without that cane. He just kind of hobbles around and does whatever he wants.
He's like a cute grandpa.
Exactly.
So is Wanobi making you study while he's away?
No, he's not that strict, thank Force, but I figure I might as well get more in touch with the Force while I'm here.
You're really dedicated to the Jedi Code, aren't you?
Not as much as I should be.
You know what I think? I think you're doing your best, considering the position you've been thrusted into.
Thank you, but I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. Sometimes I can't help but feel like a failure.
Manny, you're not a droid. Mistakes don't make you failure, they make you human.
Are you sure it's a good idea riding a space train with this target on your back?
Of course! When has a terrorist ever targeted public transportation? Alright, Anakin, brace yourself. Mom, Dad, I'm home! She's alive!
Oh my Force, sweetie! Oh my Force! We were so nervous! We should have a celebration in the streets. Immediately.
No, Dad, I'm still a high-risk target. We need to keep my business secret.
Nevertheless, our princess is alive.
It's good to see you guys too. Mom, Dad, this is Mannequin Skywalker, my close friend and bodyguard.
Ooh, close friend.
Not like that, Mom. We've known each other for a long time. We helped save Naboo from the Trade Federation.
Stand up, young man. Are you that young boy that blew up that control ship from the inside?
Yeah, it was half an accident.
Half an accident?
Well, I wasn't really supposed to be piloting the ship, but it's a really good speeder though. My friend Din has one, a total accident.
Accidental or not, our planet owes you a great debt of gratitude.
Thank you, Your Majesty, but I really shouldn't accept any type of currency. It's against the Jedi Code.
Ooh, planet savior and a Jedi. I like you more and more, Master Skywalker.
I'm actually just an apprentice, sir.
And humble. I'm going to make this galaxy a very safe place in your future, Master Skywalker.
Thank you so much for saving the princess's life. We shall bake you a cake.
That's not necessary, Your Majesty.
Oh, come now. Come along, Virgil.
Coming, dear.
Do you guys have like servants or something for that?
When my grandparents were on the throne, but we grew up with those guys. They're practically family.
So you fired them?
No, they live in our penthouses around the neighborhood and they share the family royalties.
Seriously?
Yeah, Naboo is a very generous planet. I never realized how greedy the rest of the galaxy was until I became a senator.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mom, we're out of AAA batteries, and I'm in the middle of a super important call.
She's in the kitchen, Bill.
You're alive? There goes my walk-in closet.
Keep on trying, little boy.
I'm literally 14.
You'll always be a little boy in my eyes.
It's good to see you.
Bale, this is Mannequin, my bodyguard. Mannequin, this is Bale, my big little brother.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
That's your bodyguard?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hard to believe that's your brother.
Yep, that's Bale for you. He was super spoiled before his mom married my dad.
Oh, so he's your brother-in-law.
We don't really believe in that. My mom stepped in and took really good care of us. They're family, regardless of blood.
I thought you were the Queen of Naboo.
Oh, of course no. I was only acting as queen because my parents were on their honeymoon.
Jeez.
Yeah, explains why the Trade Federation attacked.
Yeah, I always wondered why they trusted an 11-year-old with the responsibilities of a hierarchy.
Yeah, that was Palpatine's idea. Force bless the guy, but he's kind of a buffoon. He doesn't even know how to put his shoes on right.
He's a good guy, but truth be told, I've helped him tie his shoes on a multitude of occasions.
Me too. You want to take a look around the palace? We have a view overlooking the fair on the beach.
The beach?
Yeah, I love the beach. All the rides and the games and swimming in the clear oceans and drying off in the sand. Ooh, building sand castles and feeling the sand between your toes. I love standing on the beach everywhere, don't you?
It sounds pretty cool.
Howdy, Shug. Can I get you a table or a booth?
I'll sit at the bar, actually. Here to see an old friend.
Sure thing, hon. Just holler at me if you need anything. Why, thank you, sir.
Excuse me, but you're not the Dexter Jester, are you?
I'm not signing autographs right now, buddy.
Not even for a fan?
If you need to order anything, ask the Bob. I'm kind of busy.
You're telling me you can't relieve just one of those arms to sign a darn napkin?
Listen, buddy! Wanobi Kenobi, my boy. Why didn't you just introduce yourself? I nearly knocked your teeth in like you were about to steal the role of Genie in Aladdin the musical.
Well, I appreciate your restraint. Rush hour, I see.
You know it. Today's Taco Tuesday.
And the crew called in.
Mark is recovering from a car accident. Gary's on maternity leave, bless her soul. And Harrison just didn't feel like coming in today.
Ah, yes, the classic trio. Need some help back there.
Oh, Wanobi, I can't ask you to do
That'll
that.
work for free.
Then get your force using Boston back here. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I actually have a question about a mission that I'm on.
Ah, Jedi business. Why don't you check the old Jedi archives?
I tried. that librarian is impossible. Plus, I hear you got the best Boston burgers and blue milkshakes in the galaxy.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I've heard good things now. What can I do for you?
I was recently in pursuit of an assassin when I stumbled upon one of these.
Oh yeah, I know these markings. This dart here's Kaminoan. You want to find your assassin? Check Camino.
Camino?
Yeah, it's where I bought the bot. Best 4,000 credits I ever spent. I can draw you up a map.
Thanks, Dex. I knew you were the right guy to go to.
It's my pleasure, old friend. By the way, where's Mannequin? Has he become a Jedi Knight yet?
Sorry, sweetie.
No harm, no foul, Chew.
Mannequin? No. He's doing great, but he has a lot more training to do before he becomes a Jedi Knight.
I see. What else is on your mind, son? I can tell it's more than just this weird assassin stuff.
You know me too well, Dex. I recently discovered that my apprentice has broken one of the biggest rules in the Jedi Order.
Ah, he's found his way around the Outer Rim, huh?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I remember a certain someone's master coming to me for the same advice a long time ago.
Qui-Gon told you about Mandalore.
Oh yeah, and his master Roku for him way back in the day.
Never told me that.
Well, most parents don't want their kids to know about their sketchy pasts. I bet you've got millions of stories you haven't told your apprentice.
No, I pretty much tell him everything.
You mean you told him about Satine?
Well, I told him that more as like a bit. But yeah, I told him.
Well, then no wonder he went. You inspired the lad.
Exactly. If the council finds out about this, how's it going to reflect on it?
Wanobi, are you proud of your Padawan?
Well, of course I am.
Then you got nothing to worry about.
But what if we both get kicked out of the Jedi Order?
That would never happen.
But
You want to know the difference between you and other Jedi, Wanobi?
I failed to teach my Padawan the fundamentals of our world.
Besides that, look at what you're doing now. You help people in other ways Jedi overlook, son. You're a good man, Wanobi, and an even better Jedi. If Mannequin has you as a master, I think the galaxy is in safe hands.
Thanks, Dex. I really needed to hear that.
No problem, son. Now pick up the pace. My arms are getting sore.
Jeez,
I haven't been able to sit still for a
it's
week.
okay. The Jedi will handle everything.
That's reassuring.
Trust me, Mom. Mannequin will take great care of me. You saw the way he caught my vomit before it hit my face on the Sidewinder.
I know. He wasn't even grossed out.
He's the most mature person I've ever met.
That's one heck of an arm you've got there, Mannequin.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
He cheated. He was totally using the Force.
Was not.
Was too.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness, boys, you're just in time for dinner.
What about the mashed potatoes?
Honestly, sweetheart, I just didn't know what to do with my hands.
That's not necessary, Mannequin, please.
Please, I insist, Your Majesty.
So, how was the fair, Mannequin?
It was really fun, actually. I've been on rides a lot scarier than that, but at least I wasn't on the brink of death the whole time.
You still were.
Just not voluntarily.
If he paid for it, it's voluntary.
Okay, you weren't just jumping at the opportunity to die.
You still could have died.
Wait, someone died on one of those rides before?
Unfortunately. Young Lucas Ford, you guys just missed the remembrance ceremony.
It's my favorite part.
It's awful.
Indeed. We had to shut down my favorite ride,
I'm so sorry. Which one?
the Neck Snapper.
How'd he pass?
Poor young little Lucas, he tripped and bumped his head before he even got on the ride.
Wait, so why'd you shut the ride down?
Well, I mean, if we couldn't experience it, if I couldn't experience it, neither should we, am I right, guys?
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
So, what's it like being Jedi, Mannequin?
Please, just call me Manny. It's a lot of fun, actually. I spent a few years training in the academy before I officially became Master Kenobi's apprentice.
Master Kenobi?
Wanobi Kenobi. He also helped save us from the Trade Federation. He's looking for whoever's trying to kill me.
Do you trust them to find them?
Of course.
What about you, Master Skywalker?
Your Highness, I would trust my master with my life. In fact, I'd give up my arm and my legs for that man.
Oh, good. I am so glad our princess has been trusted with the best of the best.
Oh yeah. Me and Master Kenobi have been in so many dangerous situations, and we make it out unscathed each and every time. In fact, just the other day, we jumped out of a bombed building.
Bombed building? Really? Which one?
Slips my mind, but the point is your daughter's in safe hands. You have nothing to worry about.
Must give your poor mother a heart attack when she hears all of that.
Wait, what?
Your mother?
Oh, my mother. I actually haven't seen her in a long time.
How long?
10 years?
10 years?
Yeah, the Jedi Code doesn't allow for attachment. There's no emotion, there's only peace.
So what I'm hearing is you're saying that you can't get into a relationship or get married?
Basically.
That's too bad. Sure you miss your home.
No, not even a little.
Where did you come from?
Tatooine, a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, come now, it can't be that bad.
I mean, right, what did you do back on Tatooine?
I was a slave. Slave? I ran a local auto shop. My mom ran some cantina with my Aunt B. Arthur.
Auntie B? I never met her.
Yeah, she was off making some movie called Name.
Wait, you mean like Golden Girls, B. Arthur?
No, she was in Name.
Okay.
I'm confused.
What, Vale?
So, the Jedi find you and take you in as a child and make you believe in their values, and now you serve under a master?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing as slavery?
No, Vale, that's not the same thing as slavery.
Then what's the difference?
The difference is peace in our time. But I do miss my mom. A lot, actually. Being around you guys reminds me of her, you know?
Let's go see her then.
What?
Let's go see your mom.
Idea, we can't.
You're my bodyguard, right?
Yes,
Then
but
we're going to Tatooine to visit your mom.
you don't understand. If the Jedi Council
If
found
you
out...
want to tell the Jedi Council you did your job, then you'll come with me. Will you be excused?
It's not like I can stop you. Just be safe, okay, Panda Bear?
Sure thing, Papa Bear. Come on, Manny. I'll have AMR2 start the ship.
Idea, it was a pleasure meeting all of you.
May the Force be with you. Hey, I bet you that little guy, he's gonna 50 credits, he makes the first move. What do you think?
There's no way. You got a deal.
Hello there. Ah, hello. One moment, please. Hello, and welcome to the Kaminoan cloning facility, available for all your cloning needs. We are under the legal obligation to remind all potential patrons that we no longer accept donations from those who have not consented. This is due to settle past litigation. How may I help you, Mr.
Kenobi, Master One-Obi Kenobi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Master Kenobi? A Jedi?
Last time I checked, yeah.
Oh, finally! I've been beginning to think that you have been dodging our calls.
Really?
Yes, when your Master Sifo Dyas? Sifo Dyas?
Yes.
Sifo Dyas. When your Master Sifo Dyas came and inquired of the army, I told him that the price tag would be quite very high. But he just said something of credit and then he ran away.
Master Sifo Dyas placed an order for a clone army.
Yes, I should say, we have very much improved our methods over these past 10 years. Would you like to see our work?
Sure.
Here we go. We're going. Step forward. Still going. Stop. And there they are. Are they not beautiful?
Whoa! What a sight to behold! Clones!
Millions of them!
Yes.
Look at that one! And that one! Ooh, that one looks just a little goofy.
Yes. But we love some Eisenberg. Here we go. We're going back. Keep going, and stop. So, you like what you see?
It's very impressive. But in the spirit of fairness, I'm actually here on a completely separate matter.
Oh. So you're not here to pay for the army?
No, I will on behalf of the Republic.
Oh, okay.
But this is a very important matter.
What is that? Ah, yes, this is one of ours. We made it for our current donor, Rango Fett. I could introduce him if you like.
Please.
Oh, it's no problem, especially for a Jedi.
Rango!
Have a visit.
Arthur, Richter, off that table! Rex, put that down! Gunny! Don't make me go over there!
Sorry about that, sir. Just trying to wrangle up these
Blasted kids!
Anyway, I'm Rango Fett. It's a pleasure to be in your presence.
Believe me, the pleasure is all mine. Wanobi, Master Wanobi Kenobi. And, if you don't mind me asking, do you care to know it?
Mandalorian, actually, but I can see. Anyway, I did in fact serve in the Mandalorian Wars.
No way, me too.
Oh, I thought I recognized you through that beard. You're the one that helped protect the Justice and Team.
That's right.
Sorry to meet you again, Master Jedi. This is the way.
It's a pretty bad ball from jetpack you got.
Oh yeah, this whole thing. She doubles as a rocket launcher. One of a kind. And check out my wrist. Does it make you feel chilly?
Pretty fresh, if I do say so myself.
Well, they won't keep you that way for long. This right here's a flamethrower. Stands up to 5 feet, incinerates targets in seconds, and even got these sick knee blasters. Whole bunch of other stuff.
Then perhaps you know a little something about this.
Oh yeah, my MacGuffin.
MacGuffin?
Yeah, mini arsenic containing gadget used for fatal injection needle.
Really?
Yeah, it's a gift from my son for his first hunt. Mama Ting! Look what this nice Jedi brought home for you.
Oh, my MacGuffin! Awesome!
He's a bounty hunter.
Still training, but yesterday he was hunting after a gambler with a big debt. Isn't that right, son?
Of course, yeah. I got it good.
What do you say, Boba Tea?
Thank you, Master Jedi.
You're welcome, young one. So, you're training with the ways of Mandalore?
Yes, sir. Boba Tea here has taken up the family business. Since I'm stuck here training all these little monsters for your army.
Those kids are our army.
Yeah, right now they're kids. The clones have a sped up aging process. They'll be middle-aged within the year, and they get old, tired, stale after about 2 or 3.
Like Tommy Thompson.
Exactly.
So is, Boba Tea a clone as well?
Of course not! This one's a spawn of my loins! Get a little non-Mandalorian done with this bad Bothan arm, am I right, son?
No,
You must be so proud.
I'm proud of all my sons. All 21 bullets back there. Thousands of others. I'm sure the Queen showed you. Oh yeah. Watch yourself, got any kids of your own?
No, an apprentice actually. But I raised him like a son. Not sure I'm doing as good of a job as you are.
It's the kids, Matt. Not me. Especially Boba Tea. I love teaching him everything I know. At the same time, he's always teaching me. Having a kid really is a blessing, isn't it?
Yeah, even if they make mistakes.
Especially when they make mistakes. Because that's when they need to know that you care about them. Hey, excuse me, Master Kenobi. 99, you nerve-hurting Boston liquor! Don't let me go over there, he's supposed to one!
It was a pleasure to meet you, Boba Tea.
look at my friend Cookie.
Who?
Cookie, he's a friend from the Mandalorian Elementary School.
Oh, Rango, it was a pleasure to meet you.
I'll have the council contact you about payment details.
Master Kenobi, have you found your assassin?
I don't think so. I mean, I found the bounty hunter who killed our gambler, but it turns out that was his target. Plus, he's like 11.
There were 11 assassins?
No, the assassin is 11 years old.
Dang, you gotta be more specific.
Sorry. Anyways, he's Mandalorian. His helmet doesn't even match the one of the assassin.
Maybe they switched helmets.
That is not the way. And the Mandalorians are all about the way.
Okay, so what's the news?
Well, I'm here on Camino, where they seem to be producing a clone army for the Republic. What's the story on that?
What? Oh, right. Chancellor Palpatine asked us to send Master Cypher-Diaz and Roku to check it out. That was a crazy week. I totally forgot about that.
That was a crazy week.
So you guys actually approved an army?
No, we just asked them to check it out, see what they're capable of.
Well, they're capable of a lot. They've spent the last decade producing thousands of soldiers. They've been calling you.
We haven't heard anything. Our calls go straight to the library.
Of course, the librarian is awesome. Listen, the point is there's an army here at the Republic's disposal.
That's cool. For free?
No!
Oh man, that's not cool. Just leave them on red.
Master, I just met with them.
Then ask them to verify the order.
Master, I just left.
Ah! Force Janet Wanobi! You fumbled the bag!
I'm sorry, Master. What are we gonna do?
Well, we aren't going to pay them, that's for sure.
They have spent so many years producing so many clones. I'm sure their entire factory's gone into debt.
He is right, Mr. Leo. We are going to have to pay them for going to use their army.
What?
Yeah, man, that's straight up unethical.
I understand that, but having an army prepared for war goes against everything we stand for. We are keepers of the peace. Peace!
Well, then, what do you suggest, Master Kenobi?
Well, I say we pay them for all their years of hard work, but ultimately reject the army, maintaining our status as peacekeepers.
And just throw credits away like that?
I thought you were smart or something.
But seriously, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, that's dumb. Besides, wouldn't peacekeeping be a whole lot easier with a bunch of guys with guns standing behind us?
That sounds a lot more like ruling with fear than keeping the peace.
You say potato, we say potato.
Master, I really don't think this is a good idea. Hello there.
You're coming with me, Jedi.
On the contrary, my friend.
I have sworn.
A very long time looking for you. You're under arrest for treason against the Republic.
You think this is the first time I've killed a Jedi?
Oh, come on, man. That was cheesy, even for you.
Cha! Cha!
Oh, God! How are you not dead? How is it not turned to mud?
Thermal pockets, buddy. Thermal pockets!
Wait. You can't just arrest me without knowing my name. I'm just reading your rights. Yeah, but you can't just be calling me unknown assassin. That's kind of demeaning.
Yes, that makes sense. What's your name?
Well, here's my business card! Oh, you Jedi will never get the best of Glub Shido.
So she said the negotiations were short.
Thank you, Master Jedi.
You're welcome, Ken. Okay, seriously, why are we using utensils to eat fruit?
It's how you're supposed to eat it.
With all due respect, it's not.
How would you do it then? That's just barbaric.
Arrive at your destination in 5 minutes.
Boy, we're actually doing this.
I know. You must be so excited to see your mom again.
Truth be told, I'm excited. I'm just really worried about what would happen if the Jedi found out.
Come on, Manny. You can't be that dogmatic in your beliefs.
I'm really not, but that's why I have to obey the big rules.
But not seeing your family ever again, not being able to fall in love, that just doesn't seem right to me. How are you supposed to maintain peace if you've never experienced true love?
Okay, I've experienced true love. My mom thinks I'm awesome. It does feel great knowing I'm going to step off the ship and see her after so long. I haven't felt this excited to see somebody since.
Come on, you can't do that.
Do what?
Just stop abruptly like that. You gotta tell me.
It's not important.
I'll tell the Jedi about us coming here if you don't tell me.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Just haven't been this excited to see somebody since the other day in the elevator on the way to your palace.
Aw, you were excited to see me.
Because you're such a good friend, an amazing one even. I just had so much fun with you all those years ago.
I had fun then too. I'm having a lot of fun now. I'm really glad you were the one who decided to protect me.
I am too.
Arrive at your destination.
Okay, Manny, moment of truth. How are you feeling?
I'm breaking the law.
Some rules are meant to be broken.
True, Senator, shut up. Afternoon, folks. My name is Anakin Skywalker, Jedi Apprentice, and this is Senator Pandia Amidala.
Mannequin? Holy mackerel, dude. How do you do, my dude? It's been forever.
Sorry, do I know you?
It's me, Morocco. From slave school?
Oh, Morocco, dude, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. You've just grown!
And look at you, big shot Jedi.
Morocco, please not right now.
I'm sorry, you're right. Mannequin, this is my girlfriend, Drew.
Hi, I've heard a lot about you.
Really?
Oh, I'm not the one talking about you. That's all sweet.
You know my mother?
Yeah, man. We live here. Your mom married my dad.
Wow, when?
I introduced them to each other 7 years ago, and they've been married for 4.
How do you know my mother?
Well, I'm your auntie's cousin's stepdaughter. Small world.
Welcome to Tatooine, Senator. So what are we going to play?
We're here to see my mother.
Oh, really? A decade's worth of missed calls, and now you're ready to see her?
Morocco, stop. You know it's not his fault. Yeah, he's my bodyguard. I just wanted to pay me a visit. I haven't seen her in a long time either.
So you did get our messages. You're here to support the cause? Typical politician.
Morocco!
I'm sorry, Peru, but force.
I'm sorry about you guys. Our family's been making an effort to abolish slavery on Tatooine for years. We've been hoping for the Republic to step in and help out. We figured since Anakin grew up a slave, then maybe the Jedi might interfere. But it looks like you missed our calls.
You guys formed a rebel alliance?
Yeah, basically, we've been getting a lot of backers too. A few weeks ago, we sent Shmi and Cario off towards the Dune Sea. They were going to get the support of some of the hermits out there. But we haven't heard from them since.
Dune Sea. You mean by
The Tusken Raider villagers?
And you haven't gone out to find them?
We aren't some big shot Jedi, Mannequin. We can't just run up into places with blasters blazing.
Manny, where are you going?
I'm off to find my mother and that Bob Licker's dad. No offense, Peru.
You're taken. I'm going with you.
No, you're not. It's safer here. I'll be back.
Oh, Pandia, I forgot to tell you earlier, but I love that dress. Thank you. I love your makeup. What foundation do you use?
Thanks. I actually don't remember the name, but here, I'll show you some of my palettes.
Mom.
Is it dinner time already?
Mom, it's me, it's Maddie.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, could it be?
Yes, we're gonna get you out of here. I gotta find your husband first, and then...
I've missed you so much, Maddie. Look how big you've gotten.
I missed you too, Mom, but we don't have time to catch up right now.
No, we don't. But I'm so happy I got to see my little Jawa again. I got married, Daddy. I finally found the one. You had left him. He's a good man, just like you. And you have to be nice to your new brother, okay?
I will.
I love you. So.
I love you too, Mom, but you gotta stop talking like you aren't coming with me. Oh, I can't lose you again, please. Get away from me! Get away, you savages!
Please, Master Skywalker, please!
What have you done to my mother?
We've been nursing her, Master Skywalker. Believe me, our village. We loved your mother and her husband. It's true. We found them 20 twin moons ago after a vicious Boros and priest attack. Our toughest warriors, they managed to help them get out of there, but it was only a matter of time. Your father, he passed away 12 twin moons ago. Your mother was strong, however. She taught me her language and told us of her mission to free our planet. It was only a matter of time until she succumbed to the wounds. Sorry, Mannequin. Your mother was truly a wonderful person.
She really was.
You were about to begin the services. Would you like to stay and pay your respects?
Yeah, I like that very much. Orf, orf, orf. Orf, 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 orf. Orf, orf, orf.
The priest would like to know if you'd like to say a few words.
Will anyone understand me?
Of course. Grief is a universal language.
My mother, Shmi Skywalker Lars, is the most amazing person I've ever known. She has inspired myself and many others. I love you, Mom. Sorry I couldn't be here sooner. Wish I could have made you proud.
You made her proud, Mannequin. No one kept her alive.
Thank you, all. Sorry guys, I need a second. It's okay, I'll get a bucket.
think they're perfect for each other.
I agree. I'm just saying, Karen got a bad rep for no real reason.
I stopped caring after Michael left.
Hey, are you okay?
Did you find them?
No, they're gone. I'm sorry, guys, they're all gone.
No, how?
Goro Sandbeast. That's not all. I had these Tuscan friends and I killed them.
What?
It was an accident. There was the funeral and they started pushing the flames and they're all dead.
I can't believe all those men are dead.
No! Not just the men, but the women and the children too.
It's okay, man. You tried your best.
Exactly. You're still a hero, Anakin.
Sorry, Hello? What? Dude, okay, I'll be right there. Oh no, he's in trouble. We gotta go.
Forcing politics.
Ah, there he is. I was beginning to think that you would never wake up. Oh, I apologize if you're looking for your lightsaber. As is custom, you're meant to leave all weapons at the door when entering a political office. Unless you're on Earth, that is.
You kidnapped me.
On the contrary, my friend, I have saved you.
Who are you? Where am I? What is this place? Why am I here?
Calm down, my friend. You are on Geonosis in my main office. Glup Shido is off on another contract. You arrived here a few hours ago, and I am Count Roku. I've been hoping to have a discussion with you.
Roku? Master Roku?
Ah, formally. My new title is Count.
Like Count Chocula.
Yes, but more official than fictional. I must say, Master, it is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. Qui-Gon spoke very highly of you.
Oh, believe me, I've heard plenty legends of the great Master Roku.
Oh, I try to stay modest about it. I never did get the chance to tell you, though. I'm very sorry for your loss, Willie.
Thanks. Sorry as well.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Shido tells me that he discovered you in an argument with the council over an army.
He heard that.
Well, he says you weren't exactly being silent about it.
At least I wasn't.
You know, besides the death of Qui-Gon, that army is why I chose to leave the Jedi Order.
Really?
That's right. The council sent Master Sifo Dyas and I to see what they're capable of. But I protested. I told them the mission is blasphemous, against the Jedi way. But they insisted nonetheless, even Master Sifo Dyas.
I said the very same thing. Master Windu even suggested not paying them.
Oh, he's always been a cheapskate. Well, at least they're not going to use the army.
Pretty sure they are.
What? Really?
Yeah, they just needed approval from Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh, no. That guy couldn't even put his shoes on right. How did he become the Chancellor of the whole Republic?
That's mine and Qui-Gon's fault.
Oh, everybody makes mistakes, am I right? At least you're not on the council.
They're the wisest of us. But I'm just not sure they want what's best for the people anymore.
Oh, don't say that, Kenobi. Of course they do. They just lost sight of what the people truly need. And now they stand at the mercy of a fool. How the mighty do fall.
We are on the brink of a war, and maintaining peace is the last thing on their minds.
You know, you sound as disillusioned as I had once been, my friend. Have you ever considered leaving the Order? Pursuing another path?
Once.
On Mandalore.
How did you... Yes.
after the time I had spent with Satine.
Oh, the Jedi are fools for cutting off the simple pleasures of life. One of the most natural and formative emotions just severed like that.
It's better to stay focused on the mission.
Ah, but what is the point of a mission when the leaders have lost sight of the objective?
So you're into politics now?
Yes, I'm actually in the process of forming a rebel alliance against the Republic.
A rebel alliance?
Not the kind of rebels you're thinking of, Wanobi. We're not going to, I don't know, go into the Jedi Temple, plant a bomb, and blow everything up. No. We're just going to sign a petition demanding change. You know, I was hoping to have a fellow master on my side. Get to show the people how corrupt the system has truly become.
You want me to join you?
Yes, Wanobi. Qui-Gon is like a son. When I look at you, I see him. Join me, Master Wanobi, and together we can change the galaxy.
What about Mannequin?
Well, he can join us too. He is the chosen one, not?
Think so.
And he is meant to bring balance to the Force. With him on our side, I'm sure that we can show the Jedi the error of their ways.
Bring balance. I'll do it. I'll join your rebel alliance.
Oh, my boy, this is wonderful. Oh, I knew that it was a good idea making Lup Shido spare your life.
Lup Shido? The assassin? That assassin works for you?
Look, we have traded business in the past.
It's been you the whole time. You're the one trying to kill Senator Amidala.
Young man, I am a political idealist, not a murderer. And don't think that because I no longer follow your dogmatic ways that I'm not still very much at one with the Force.
You're the Sith Lord I've been looking for, aren't you?
Oh, not everything is so black and white, Kenobi. Now stop this foolishness. We have work to do.
I will never join you.
Such a shame. Perhaps I saw too much Qui-Gon in you. Very well. I should tell you, though, it is a very serious crime to threaten a political officer. It may be difficult to secure your release.
Alert! Alert! Someone is attacking the base.
What's this? Ah, Anakin Skywalker is attempting to break in. It looks like we have 2 Jedi prisoners. Oh, and who's accompanying him? Why, if it is an idea, Senator Amidala.
Anakin, no!
I'm so sorry, Anakin.
Don't be. You know us Jedi always thinking with our lightsabers, right?
You're right, but we wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for me.
If it wasn't for you, I would have had one of the best weekends of my life. I would have gone to the state fair. I would have overcome my sand phobia.
Sand phobia?
And I never would have saw my mother again.
But you had to witness her death. And what about the Tuscan village? And now this?
My mother and those Tuscans will always live on in my heart. And this is another Friday for me. I feel bad for whoever's over there.
You don't regret protecting me?
Not even for a second. I've been waiting for these past few days of my entire life.
So have I. Mannequin, if we die today, I just want you to know I love you, Mannequin Skywalker.
I know.
Are you not entertained?
Master Kenobi? Hey! Dude, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, old pal. Where's Pandia?
They just took her off. Have you found our assassin?
I found a lot more than our assassin. We have quite a bit of catching up to do.
We really do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Give a warm welcome to our special guest,
things.
And now, give it up for the fan favorite. If you love him too much, he'll eat your head off. Pray for mercy from the one, the only, Sam Rohan!
That thing's obnoxious.
Kind of sounds like Fat Albert. All right, Master, you ready to add another monster to our kill count?
Call me JJ Denise, because let's get to the kills.
Wait! This is totally unfair.
How?
1, 2 fully trained Jedi. Against 1 Seth Rogen? It's totally unfair. That thing doesn't stand a chance.
We took away their lightsabers and gave them fake swords.
Trust me, my friend. Jedi do not need lightsabers to be lethal with the Force.
We've been waiting weeks for this, Roku. Besides, the audience is hungry for some bloodshed, am I right?
But you don't want them to kill your fan favorite, do you? I mean, look at that thing. It looks so expensive.
Well, what do you suggest we do instead, Count?
All right, show of hands. Who here has seen 2 Jedi fight each other? Then it looks like we have an opportunity just waiting to be milked. I say we have them fight one another.
It is settled then. Guards, take Seth Rogen back to his stable.
I can't fight him. He's like a brother to me. I can kill him. Whoa, you could kill me? Yeah. No offense, Master, I'm the chosen one. My powers are double yours.
Mannequin, I taught you everything you know.
Well, Chancellor Palpatine says I'm one of the best swordsmen in the entire galaxy.
And what would that goofy old man know about swordcraft?
I don't know. You want to force around and find out?
All right, boy.
We're here to save you guys.
Good time.
Well, good thing we made it then. Looks like we have them outnumbered.
Battle droids falling!
You might have spoken too soon.
Yes.
No, wait till you see what's coming next.
Rango? Yes?
Hey, Master Kenobi! You don't mind me and my family coming in for a visit?
The more the merrier. This is my apprentice, Manny.
Officer. Now, I just shoot with droids or what?
That and there may be a Sith Lord somewhere on the battlefield.
A Sith Lord? Doesn't sound very hygienic, sir.
Not that kind of shit. Just don't shoot anybody with a green or a blue lightsaber, okay?
Got it, sir.
Is that kind of Mandalorian?
Oh, he sure was.
That's sick.
You know, I was thinking of putting some like armor over our cloth for like extra protection.
Isn't that like against one of the biggest Jedi codes?
Misspell? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, I was just hanging out with my kids, and we saw you guys being advertised outside on TV, and something came over me. Something.
Pandia made you come.
Yeah, and then my kid baby told me to come and gave me this puppy dog look, and it's just so irresistible.
Whatever the reason, we're happy to have you on the field, Lieutenant.
Anything for my kid and the Republic, I guess.
That guy is the leader of the Naboo Royal Guard. We are going to do great with them. Excited to see what he's up to.
Mannequin, watch out!
We're here to help. Yeah, we saw you guys being advertised as gladiators on TV, and we knew we had to help. Yeah, in exchange, I'm gonna make sure the public makes a deal with
You
the rebel
called them and
army.
brought them to the Alliance, didn't you?
What?
No. I
I
mean, it's what Shmi would have wanted.
Right, well, we're gonna tear up some joints. You wanna join me, brother?
Sure. Just don't call me brother. We're not there yet.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go blast me some droids.
We'll save you, princess. Pew, pew, pew,
Mom, I didn't call you guys here.
Well, when we saw your boyfriend, we know your boyfriend. He was being advertised.
Mom forced us to come save you. Aw, you guys are the best. Pew, 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 pew.
Hi, Amidala! I thought I killed you already.
Natalie, no!
Oh, I'll just finish the job myself.
Over our dead bodies, assassin.
As king of the Naboo system, I hereby decree!
Oh, look, I'm not afraid to kill some royals. I'll find somebody out here to pay for your heads.
Get yourself out of here. I got this.
Thank you for your services, soldier.
Of course, sir. This is the way.
Right. Let's go, everyone, for the people!
Pew, 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 pew.
Well, Rango Vet.
Love Shido. I haven't seen you since the Battle of Urban Dictionaries.
Oh, just like you to fight for the opposing side.
You know me, Shido. Always looking for the highest paycheck. But now, you're messing with my family. And it's time to take you down.
Cha! Cha! Oh, my tummy. Oh, you're a disgrace to your ancestors. Choosing a fake family life over a life of bounty hunting. You make your ancestors sick.
Great job, son.
I was taught by the best.
Purple? Oh, no, you don't say anything about a purple lightsaber now, did you?
Go get him, Dad. Sometimes he was.
Got it, son. Good soldiers follow orders, right?
What are you doing, soldier? Stand down!
That's the last of them.
Maybe, but this is one of those main droid-producing planets.
We
It'll
need
be
to
a
get the
long
force
road
off
back
this
here.
planet as soon as possible.
Well, first we gotta find Glib Shido. Alright, then we need to find Master Roku next.
Roku for what?
I believe he's the Sith Lord I've been looking for.
Master, a Jedi turning to the dark side and planning to rule the galaxy. That's impossible!
Mannequin, I think I would see a Sith Lord if I saw him right in front of me.
Wanabi Kenobi! Mannequin Skywalker, you're both alive!
Hey, Chancellor Palpatine.
Hey, Chancellor Palpatine.
I just wanted to wish the two of you a big congratulations. Well, thanks to you, the Senator is finally safe, and the Grand Republic has an army that we can finally fall back on.
Please, Chancellor, it's what we do.
No, seriously, guys, the galaxy's never going to be the same again after this. Well, anyway, Mannequin, I don't know what she did with the Senator, but I haven't seen her this happy in years, so thank you for that.
It's nothing, Chancellor.
Mannequin just has that way with people, you know?
Oh, I'm sure. Well, keep it up, Skywalker. You're on the path to become a great Jedi.
Thank you, Chancellor. Oh, your shoes are untied, by the way.
That's something pretty hard. Sing it with me. Over and
Under and yada yada. Who am I to get involved?
What about the Jedi Code?
I am pretty sure I am the only one who even knows what that says at this point.
So you wouldn't be mad at Pandia and
I don't know who Pandia is, but we gotta get off this run.
Right. Trooper, you a pilot?
Yes, sir.
Then let's get this bucket of bolts in the air and catch us an old man.
Yes, sir.
Going somewhere, are we?
Party just started.
Oh, boys! Haven't you had enough fun playing with the battle droids?
This isn't over till you turn yourself in.
Oh, I do suspect that you're right, Master Kenobi. This is only the beginning!
All right. What has Qui-Gon been teaching
Oh, I don't know why you had to be so foolish, Kenobi. We could have changed the galaxy.
Only for the Sith to have taken over.
I told you, I'm not the one you should be worried.
Dude, you're attacking with a red lightsaber.
Well, that's just a gross oversimplification. Oh, I am sorry, Master Kenobi. You showed so much progress. Haven't you learned a lesson, boy?
I'm a slow learner.
Anakin! Come on.
I sense fear in you, Skywalker.
And there's anger. Oh, hatred. If you use that, you might even overpower me.
Don't listen to him, Anakin.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, I know you're meant to bring balance to the Force. Have you ever considered what that might mean?
It means getting rid of ugly old bats just like you.
Thousands of Jedi sitting comfortably in a temple, and 2 Sith picking at scraps. Does that sound balanced to you, Skywalker?
It's never any good at math.
All right, let's do a math equation. What does 1 lightsaber plus 1 Jedi equal?
Anakin!
1 lost hand and 2 Jedi ready to die! Master Soda, what a surprise!
Disappointed I am. Thought this is what would become of you.
I did not. Wait, what?
What?
Why are you talking about that?
Like what?
All backwards and everything.
I was?
Dude, you totally were.
Yeah, man, it was kind of weird.
Hey, sorry guys. I'm kind of zooted right now. But seriously, Roku, you're going to have to come down.
Oh, I doubt that, man.
Much to learn, you still have.
Enough of this.
Whoa, how is he doing that?
That's insane. about like that, like, ever.
Hey, man. Just because I'm always kicking it doesn't mean I can't throw down.
What an amazing display, But can we actually brag about this after we figure out my whole hand situation?
A gunship should be parked outside on the back. The medical bay is down the hall to the right. You'll know which one it is if you look at your hands.
Thank you, Master.
No, thank you, Mannequin. We owe you a great deal.
Yep.
So I know you let Roku get away and all, but at least we won the other battles.
Victory? No, Master Kenobi. This was no victory. Begun, the Clone Wars have.
Lord Tyrannus, you've survived. Good.
Yes, my master. And everything has gone according to your brilliant plan. The Republic is now responsible for the army that will bring about their demise.
What a wonderful army. I'm sure there won't be any severe consequences.
And you
This
just
isn't at all.
stop yelling! And 1 second.
And you're sure you don't want to lead the clone troopers into battle as a general?
No, it all looked like my father had just been killed right in front of me. Besides, like, I'm 11.
That's true what they say, once a bounty hunter, always a bounty hunter.
That's not what I said at all. You don't know people over there.
Master Kenobi and young Skywalker are disillusioned. I tried to turn Kenobi, but I failed to manipulate him. But it will only be a matter of time until one of them joins us.
Andia, I loved you from the moment I laid eyes on you all those years ago in Watto's Ottershut. Who would have known the Force would bring us together like this? Big Force, am I right? I love everything about you, your beautiful smile, your hair, and you even smell so pretty. I promise to love and protect you forever and always.
Mannequin, I remember the first time you went on Tatooine, and the first thing you said to me. Are you an angel? That was the moment I knew you were the most wizard slave on the planet. In all seriousness though, hanging out with you then made the unbearable pressure of running a hierarchy for me way less than you. I've been searching for that feeling ever since, and now that I found it, I promise to never let you go.
Do you, Mannequin Skywalker, take Pendia to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Pendia, take
I
Pendia?
do. Of course I do.
You may kiss the bride.
All this, and no one has any idea you're the one truly pulling the strings. Your goal to rule the galaxy shall surely come to fruition soon.
We saw in some deep doo-doo now!